Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. So let's look at my first clear of Bishamonten in Monster Strike. And then this can be one of the trickier quests to put a team together, because you do want half bounce, half pierce. And yeah, even now there still are not a lot of drop characters that are good for Bishamonten. But that is my shot that I like to do with bounce character in the first place, in order to get rid of the zombie and then the other anti-pierce guy on the left. And then second turn I get rid of the two guys in the middle to cut down on the damage that I take. With the third character, the second bounce, I get rid of the left zombie again. And then with the fourth character, I get rid of the zombie in the upper right. And that's kind of the slow, safe way to get through this first stage, if you start with a bounce character. And then gimmicks here are damage walls, and then these anti-bounce and anti-pierce guys. And then to talk about the team that I'm using, first I'm using Ibaraki Dolji with my brand new S++ Genius Ableberry. And yeah, she's one of the better bounce characters for Bishamonten. Strong bump combo, and then a healing strike shot, which is pretty important since the only healing in this mission is in the healing walls. Next up is Jiraiya, and he's always been good for Bishamonten, but now he is a Pierce, so he has a different role here. So I'm trying him out here for the first time. And probably he will end up being better than Gigamantis for this mission. Higher stats overall, and then a strike shot which is maybe more useful like overall. Gigamantis does have a meteor strike shot, which can be helpful on the last zombie stage, right before the boss sequence. And also on maybe the second to last or the last stage, in order to do a little bit of extra damage to the boss. But Jiraiya, his strike shot is the speed and power up, and then he goes into counterattack mode. So it can be good damage on his own turn, and then on the following turns, a little bit of extra damage. So yeah, if you are thinking of making a max luck Pierce for Bishamonten, I would recommend Jiraiya over Gigamantis. Next up, I'm using Fudomyo, or Akala, as he's known in the English. And yeah, I was looking through my box, and I was trying to see which other bounce character with no damage wall would work for this quest. And the only one that I had with an attack high enough to one-punch the little guys was Fudomyo. I knew he was going to be a challenge to use though, because his speed is slow, and then having a high speed is one of the best things to have for this mission. But yeah, he does have a null damage wall, a good bump combo in the flare. It's short range, but it does pretty good damage, and then it has a chance to stun. Unfortunately, there will be no stunning this playthrough, but still pretty good damage. And then a strike shot, the rebound laser, which can do good damage if your positioning is good. And yeah, I really like Fudomyo. I was never expecting to use him here, but he turned out to be just fine. But probably the main reason that I was able to use him successfully here was because somebody on my friends list put up a Mustang Ascension. And she is a Pierce, null damage wall of course, and she has a speed up S. So yeah, there we saw Fudomyo hit Mustang, got a little bit of speed up. So yeah, if Fudomyo gets speed up every turn, then his lack of speed will not be that big of a deal. And then here, this was a pretty good shot with Mustang, trying to hit all of the anti-bounce guys in one turn. There we go. And yeah, Bishamonten is one of my favorite impossible quests to play. It's not easy, but still, I really like to play it. Alright, and then Bishamonten does have very high-powered attacks. So we want to, you know, hit the healing wall as often as possible as we do damage to the boss. Alright, with Fudomyo, we'll just hit Mustang, and then hit the healing wall as often as we can. And then here is that final zombie stage that I like to use Gigamantis' Meteor Strike Shot. And then here I'm going to use Mustang Strike Shot. She becomes a Pierce, and it seems like her speed goes up. So just to make sure that I got rid of the zombie, I used the Strike Shot. Okay, and then the next turn I want to get rid of the other zombie. I was debating using Ibaraki Dolji's Strike Shot, but I thought I could get it this way. Unfortunately, I got an irregular bound, so we will not take her down. And then the other zombie will come back. Alright, but with Jiraiya, we'll get rid of the zombie with the direct attack, and then with Mustang's Energy Circle, get rid of the other one. So that turned out okay anyway. Even if we are not taking down the zombies, though, we do want to be taking down the anti-bounce, anti-pierce guys as often as possible, since they do some good damage. Okay. Here comes the boss sequence. Alright, also proud of this shot. It's actually pretty difficult to get both of the anti-pierce guys in one shot, but we were able to get it there. And then with Jiraiya, we're going to use his strike shot, mostly to increase his speed, so that I can maybe hit both of the anti-bounce guys in one go. Alright. Alright, and then it's just about doing damage to the boss as we keep our HP up. Okay, ooh, very good damage there. Got a bit of a pinch at the top there. Yeah, the Energy Circle L is pretty strong, but I've said this before, I find it hard to aim. It's a little bit too large, I think. So yeah, there, for example, it went beyond Bishamonten's hit frame, so no damage from that. Okay, we'll get rid of the two anti-bounce guys. Very good. And then here I wanted to get rid of the two anti-pierce guys. And then I did have the guide come out, but as we shall see, it lied to me. Alright, well, we got one of them. Okay, and then as is usually a good idea in Bishamonten, we'll take the long way around, get some healing in. And yeah, with Ibaraki Dolji's Blast Bump combo, Mustang can take advantage of her own speed up. And then here on this stage, on this turn, this is the best time to use Jiraiya's Strike Shot, or the old one, where you become really big. You just aim for that corner, and then you can get stuck in there and get 1 or 2 million damage. Okay, decent damage there. And pretty soon we want to be getting rid of Bishamonten. There's more big damaging attacks coming out. Alright, we'll use Mustang's Becomes a Bounce strike shot again. Partly to get hits in on the healing wall, and then also to, you know, make our speed higher, so we could hit the boss more often. Okay, last stage. Same idea as before, get rid of the little guys and then go after the boss. Except the boss has a new attack for just this stage. I think it's in 2 turns. It's a little white blast. If we can keep our characters away from that white blast, that would be good for us. Jiraiya is a little close there, but I think we'll live. In preparation for the White Blast, we'll just go up and down with Fudomyo, get some healing in. Pretty good. And he got close too, but yeah, not that bad damage, so. Alright, and then we don't need to worry about positioning anymore, so we'll just get rid of the little guys and then do damage to the boss. And I keep trying for Fudomyo's flare, try to stun the boss, but I'm not getting it. Alright, I gotta keep the pressure up. HP is getting a little low, though. Yikes. Yikes. Alright, but thankfully we got the weak point lined up perfectly with Fudomyo, so let's use the strike shot. And that'll do it. That is a storybook ending right there. And yeah, I was a little shocked that I got the clear with Fudomyo. He's so slow. But everything worked out, so. And yeah, if I were, well, I am going to play the quest from now, but I'll probably do the max luck of Jiraiya, and then for the bounce, use Ibaraki Dolji. And then for the next Pierce, I would use the Shahrazad that I pulled yesterday. Yeah, I didn't look very excited in the video when I pulled her, but yeah, I thought about it, and she'll be really good for both Bishamonten and Horai. So yeah, I am happy about pulling Shahrazad. Alrighty, and that is my first Bishamonten there. Very happy about that. Okay, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.